Hello, my name is Todd Schwartz. I'm the co-CEO and founder of Education.com, and we are based in San Mateo, California. So it's probably not a huge shock that at Education.com we passionately believe that a good early education will help shape the minds of our next generation. As we continue to grow, we have an increased sense of responsibility to ensure we're providing the best possible resources to the parents, teachers, and children that use Education.com every day around the world. But yet there are challenges and forces at play that make the overall educational process increasingly challenging, right? So our teachers are overworked, right? Our parents are caring, but they're untrained. How we teach changes constantly. Our classrooms are oversized, and our schools are over budget. And funding is an overly politicized issue. But even so, just supporting the individualized needs of each student remains an ongoing challenge for parents and teachers alike. And despite what happens politically, that's stuff we have to do, right? We have to continue that support. So education is hard, and the system has its challenges. So years ago, we decided to take a very different path, right? So instead of going through the school districts, we went right to the source, to the parents and teachers, with this goal of building bridges between classroom and home, between teacher and parent, right? And to be able to create and empower them with resources that are easy to customize and navigate, right? So we can support those individualized needs of each student. So we developed Education.com with very flexible learning paths, right? It's all designed, developed by our curriculum designers on staff, tailored to meet the needs of each student, and it's all about the child. In this environment, we allow for children to hop around, let's say play a great game, or listen to a song, or deep dive into an area of interest or need, right? Or participate in a guided learning experience, all the while allowing parents and teachers to track your performance through assessments and progress trackers. And this happens at school, with the teacher who has opted to bring us in as a supplement, or at home every day to help their child get ahead or based on some sort of recommendation. And the platform works across math and reading and writing and science and more, right? And across the board, it allows our users to interact really, really deeply with this content. It works across multiple modalities so that teachers and parents can allow them to reach lots of different types of learners. And our users use it in very, very different ways. Our parents will use us as a supplement to what's happening in the classroom because of a recommendation, maybe an assignment through the platform was sent home. Our teachers use us as a supplement to the overall core curriculum, right? But what's happening is teachers are now in this position of going outside of the bounds and bringing in new resources that help support how they might teach. So we're fortunate enough to actually be that sort of drop-in, on-demand supplement that lots of teachers and parents are beginning to use. But our success is being made possible by a bit of a shift that's happening in education, right? So as blended learning and flipped classrooms and differentiated instruction begin to take root, teachers are more inclined than ever to go outside of what they've been given access to at the school level and bring in resources that are more flexible in nature to help reach lots of new users and learners. And our user base is really diverse. So we have 16 million basic members and hundreds of thousands of paying subscribers. It's split down the middle, and that has a lot to do with that ability to be flexible. So it's about 50-50 parent-teacher at this point. And an interesting shift that's happening is schools are beginning subtly to recognize how important it is to empower your teachers with resources that are flexible in nature. So they're starting to cover the cost. Because our platform is direct to consumer, these teachers and parents are opting to, out of pocket, pay for these resources to bring them in, which makes us a bit of an anomaly, right? But they need it bad enough to do so. So as a supplement, it's an incredibly comprehensive platform, right? So I mentioned some of our subjects: math, reading, writing, science, ELL, typing, for parents, teachers, classrooms, international students, multiple modalities ranging from analog print all the way to tablet and our online platform, with the support of planning and assessment to validate the performance of materials, but also to provide resources at the teacher level to connect the dots between classroom and home, to send home annotated worksheets, to recommend a game to practice a skill. And of course, the big factor is multiple grades, all the way from preschool through 5th grade. So being this comprehensive, you can imagine the access to the addressable market that we're fortunate enough to be able to gain access to. But of course, it works. We take efficacy very seriously. Our users are happy. We're in a constant state of user testing, kid testing, to really continue to develop the best resources. So it's a constantly evolving beast. And when you have 16 million members, they will tell you very quickly when something is wrong. Results, I'll let you do some of the math. We actually have over 16 million members at this point. Our users are active and engaged. The company is cash flow positive. It has been for the last 3 years. We were profitable last year for our first time, but it's continuing to grow. So we have over 200,000 paying subscribers. They pay on average around $100 annually and growing. And this year we're off to the biggest start yet in the company's history. So good momentum. And what's happening in the coming year? Lots of very interesting new tools to help facilitate, to connect those dots between classroom and home. Focus on personalization to really make those, make sure that we're recommending the right resources to the right student. International makes up about 20% of our revenue to date. And lots of new resources. We're launching our ELL platform very soon and a leveled reader program in a couple of months. So thanks so much.